What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Exit 45 Outdoors. Today we'll be going over my setup for 2019-2020 season. This is going to be the archery season as well as rifle season. I plan on doing a lot of bow hunting. So without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to go over my 2018 Elite Tempo. It's 32 inches axle by axle. I have it set at 70 pounds of draw weight as well as 28 and a half inch draw length. Now we're going to start from the back, just work forward. So the strings I'm running on this bow are the Winner's Choice that comes with Elite. They're great strings. They don't stretch. They don't really move any whatsoever. Never had a problem with them. So I'm running the G5 Meta Peep. This is an aluminum peep sight. It's around their mid-size, and I really enjoy the way that it's set up. It's set up on an offset camp, so it really allows you to get a perfect circle no matter where you draw to and what your anchor point is. Moving forward, we're going to talk about the quiver. The quiver is a G5 headlock quiver. It's a quick detach, so it allows you to unlock it and it slides right on. You can hang this up in a tree stand, and that's probably the best part about it. I don't like shooting my bow with the quiver set up on it. It kind of throws my sight picture off, as well as just throws the balance of the bow off, and I don't run a counterweight on the left side of the bow. Alright, moving on to the sight. The sight's probably the best part of this bow that I have set up on it. This is the Apex Gear 4-pin hybrid sight. This sight has your 4 pins like any other sight would, but it's also adjustable. You can dial it all the way out to 95 to 100 yards if you both allows it. So I have my 4 pins set up at 10, 20, 30, and 40, and the dialing can be done with your little switch. You take it and you unlock it and you roll it down, and it allows you to shoot further distances, like similar to a single pin. So moving on next, we're going to go to the rest. I'm running a Trophy Ridge Whisker Biscuit. Mid-size, nothing too special about this. It's not the Pro Series, it's just your standard Whisker Biscuit. I found it to be accurate enough for my hunting situations, as well as reliable and easy enough to paper tune. It was a lot more easier to tune than the QAD that I used to run. Okay, last but not least is the stabilizer. I'm running the Trophy Ridge Static Stabilizer. This is a 9-inch stabilizer with the 3 1-ounce weights, as well as the 2-ounce spacer weight towards the end of the stabilizer. That's about it for the bow. I'm going to go into further detail on tabletops towards the end of this video, but set that down. Let's move on to the last thing, which is going to be my release. Now the release I've been running is the True Ball Copperhead. Just got this release the other day, and it has turned out to be an outstanding little release. It's worlds better than the True Fire Caliper X2 that I used to run, and it's just really nice. The leather was a little stiff at first when you bought it. Not a problem, just work it in and it fits really comfortable. The Tornado connection really allows it to it just flops back. It's not spring loaded like the True Fires are on the hardcores or the Edge, but you can take it, it's on your wrist, you can lay it back underneath your sleeve, and it's not in the way. Now there's no retention to it. As you can see, it just kind of flops around. That's the name Tornado. It smells like a tornado. It has the 360 torqueless head, so you can sit there and spin it around. It allows you to have torque-free movement in your hand no matter where you set it at. And then the actual wrist bracelet itself is just leather, and it's got a little soft padding on the inside of it, and it's just your buckle design. Now the trigger on this one is adjustable. I've had it lightened up pretty good bit. I don't know what the exact weight is yet. I don't have a trigger pull gauge to actually gauge it, but it's lighter than the X-Caliper 2, and it's very comparable to the True Fire Edge or any other caliper release. It's about my entire setup. Now I do want to talk about some plans I have for the channel, some trips that we have planned out, as well as some bucks that I have on the hit list. So the plan as of right now, around mid-December to late December, we have a reservation set up at Papa Duck Lodge in St. Charles, Arkansas. Now we've been for 3 years now. This is going to be the 4th year coming up, and it is really an outstanding time. The guide service there is outstanding. Hopefully I can get some good interviews with everybody here, and allows you to really comprehend what the history is of the place and what they actually do. It's nothing but flooded rice fields, and the ducks there are just outstanding. It's a lot different than Alabama here. Now, some of the other plans we have here is a couple of bucks that I have on the hit list. Now, we have 2 of them, and one's a Big 8, one's a Big 10. We haven't named them yet. If we name them, we'll come back and let you know. The Big 8 point is very predictable. I've seen you most of last season. Last season, I run this little plot, scrape line, in the middle of nowhere. It's a 40-acre plot surrounded by 3 huge hunting clubs, so this little 40-acre section is more like a sanctuary to these deer. No one's really hunted it for a long time. And I run corn on it last year just to see what's on the property, and I got this buck just day after day after day. He's there regularly. He runs a scrape line. I have pictures of the scrape line, and all these scrapes that you're going to see in these pictures are going to be within 100 yards. I mean, it's just outstanding how close packed it is, and he's a dominant buck. I have pictures of him just being a brute. He's chasing off little small 4 points and bastard red 6s, And he's a very dominant buck, and you can tell. He's an older buck. My guess is around 3.5, 4 years old. He's probably around 4.5 to 5 this year. And then the other buck I have is a small 10-point. He's still very large, very long antler deer. Looks like he's broken antler off on his right side, if I'm not mistaken. And he came in late last week or so of deer season in Alabama last year. Now, I was checking the camera every month or so, and he just come in, and I didn't get much of him. I think I have 6 pictures total of him. 5 of them are in daylight, and 1 picture is in nighttime. He broke daylight was right at 7 o'clock in the morning, and other than that, he just disappeared. I don't know if he was just traveling through, if he's a smaller buck that doesn't really roll much, but needless to say, we do have him on camera, and if he shows up, he will be on the hit list no matter what. That's about all the plans I have for the channel as of right now. Really, we're going to wait until deer season comes around to get a lot more footage in. Obviously, you can't hunt out of season, it's quite illegal. But hopefully I can get some good footage in, at least us killing pigs around the parents' farm. They have a big problem. I'll throw some pictures up of some of the things we have there. And that's about it. I'm going to go in tabletop to give you personal reviews of everything on my bow and just kind of give you some thoughts about it and why the reason I chose this setup.